Hello, Mundia, and welcome to the program.
Thank you, Chris, and welcome our viewers to the program.
We are pleased to inform you, our dear followers and viewers, that we are starting a series entitled
Breaking Free the Clutch of Poverty.
By the end of this series you will hurt poverty, because you and I were not meant to be poor.
Chris, what is poverty?
Thank you, Mundia, for that wonderful question. According to Advanced Oxford English Language Dictionary, defines the term poverty as a state or condition in which a person or community lacks the financial resources and essentials for a minimum standard of living. Poverty means that the income level from employment is so low that basic human needs can't be met.
Wonderful, Chris. There is this saying, the great heights to which great men rose were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while others slept, were toiling upwards. Dr. Mushalika.
Exactly. Poverty is very stubborn. It can be and has been passed on effortlessly from generation to generation in numerous families. Mundia, did you know that acquiring a status of poverty requires no special action? Requires no effort. You do not need to do anything to become poor.
Exactly, Chris. It appears a human being is lazy by nature and not different but craves for good living.
In order to attain good standard of living, people must struggle against laziness, indifference, and lack of ambitions.
Not only laziness, but also, man must rebel against merely wishing and dreaming and progress onwards to being action-oriented.
Exactly, Mundia. Nations and individuals which has excelled has had to reject the root cause of poverty. European countries launched an offensive industrial revolution to turn around their fortunes. It takes a riot to defeat poverty.
Wow, so true, Chris. A revolution is a riot, an insurgency, an upheaval, an uprising, an insurrection.
Wow, that's awesome true. A close look at individuals, communities, and countries that struggle perpetually economically reveals the trait of taking no offensive action against poverty. It is those that go along with everybody else complaining and wishing things were better that end up with nothing to their names.
This brings us to the case of Africa, Chris. Africa, endowed with abundant natural resources, is underdeveloped part of the world or continent with the highest share or the majority of its countries termed third world or developing countries. Majority of us Africans live below the poverty determ line and African countries are donor dependent.
The most fascinating and strange thing is that Africa, with all her natural resources, she still begs from less resource-rich countries. It cannot be denied that national poverty is an aggregation of the poverty of individuals in that country. It is a union of individual poverty of each poor person of such a country.
So what you're saying is that, addressing national poverty should begin with addressing the complete mindset change of the individual citizens of that particular country.
That is the only way out, Mundia.
So Chris, I have few questions here. At what stage in person's life should the fight against inadequacy commence? Why do the dreams of youths perish as one advances in age? Why is retirement an organizing experience for many? Can entrepreneurship be learned? What does it take to be successful? Should Christians bother about wealth creation?
Thank you for such cracking up questions. These are some of the questions we shall be answering in the next episodes.
It's hoped that you will be inspired to join the offensive crusade against poverty and its offshoots by taking necessary action for your own good and that of the community at large. Be blessed with the tenacity to reject ordinariness and mediocrity in your daily endeavors. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss the next episode. Goodbye.